Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Into the box, Colton Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch popped up. Suarez has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dexter.
Versus this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Has a look, now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fowler is off at first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1, Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Carpenter is there. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Batting first, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The 2-0 lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. Base hit, line drive into the corner, and now it'll kick around in the corner. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting fifth.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. One and one the pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One strike.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Fouled away. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now in the box, Aristides Aquino. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Three and one now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Molina is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7,
So coming to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Tucker Barnhart.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
The pitcher, Luis Castillo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 home.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know him is to go out and produce.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Suarez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he takes a called strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Ready now, Lane Thomas. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Miles Michaelis. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, and it's fouled away. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. One delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now the pitch.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You got a full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Striding in, Aristides Aquino. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1. This fastball taken high for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Carpenter is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
To the plate now, Luis Castillo. Fouled off. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The bat, number 11.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nicholas Castellanos. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. On its way is pitch number 75.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Look into Molina now. The 1-1. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Jesse Winker will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2-2 the count. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Nope.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 62 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 62.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One man out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Molina has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Reds 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Tommy Edman will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 19, Tommy Edman.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Colton Wong will stand in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Dexter Fowler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Galvis is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Alex Reyes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 29, Alex Reyes.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
In now, Luis Castillo. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And To his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
The 1-2 pitch.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits to this point. The 0-1 down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in, Jesse Winker.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Into the box, Joey Votto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Hard on the ground toward short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
There's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
John Gant was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Aristides Aquino. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside, that's a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
challenge pitch coming. Here it is. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard to third. Carpenter has it. And that's the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Luis Castillo. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. Fouled off. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 10-zip. Striding into the box, Tyler O'Neill. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lane Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's it.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Justin Turner will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Lays off 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the eighth, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Amir Garrett will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Here's Colton Wong now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Garrett is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards strand a couple. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Tyler Webb comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and a strike now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Jesse Winker fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Sharp ground ball to third. Carpenter is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Joey Votto goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
2 out with the man at first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. It was a walk in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Cincinnati scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Luis Castillo gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.